Hi, I'm Grandpa Gary, and I just got here. Today I'm back out at the sports complex, and we're going to try to take off from the grass with the T-28. And I'm not sure how good it's going to work. I'm going to try real hard. I'm going to try, but the grass hasn't been mowed in a bit, and this sits pretty low to the ground. And I tried to taxi it just a little bit, and I could hear the prop hitting grass, so I'm hoping I can get enough speed to get it in the air. If not, I can hand launch it, but then that means the landing isn't going to be great either. So we'll do that, and then I don't know if you guys can see it back there, but I got the Aero Scout with me, and we'll put it up in the air too. I put a little hot glue on that front wheel, and it's ready to go. Let's get this thing in the air and see how it goes. Hopefully I don't have to hand launch it. I did at my club field because our grass is really tall. Even when they mow, it's that, and it's even less flat than this stuff. I think I can do it though. I brought it out here. This looks pretty worn down, and it doesn't take far to get enough speed to get it up. So I got safe turned off. The wind is coming from kind of that way, but I didn't see a good nice path that way. It looks like it's kind of worn right here, so we're going to take off with a cross breeze. I think it'll be all right. There we go. It's in the air. Like I said, safe is off right now. I love the way this airplane looks in the air. I didn't check. People are always asking me my rates in Expo. And the last one, oh look, I just lost the canopy again. So that is the kind of week I'm having, right? Luckily it fell nicely. I'm sure it's just that magnet popped out again. I just taped it. You can see it's flying okay. We'll bring it around for a landing this time. I threw safe on just to make it that much easier as I bring it around. Why not? I have it, and I'm going to be doing crosswind landing, so just make it that much easier for me, guys. Oh, got one flag. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like right out there. It'll be okay for a minute. Let me change models and we'll fly the Aero Scout. Glad I got a backup plan. I'll get some super glue on that, or super glue, some epoxy or something to get that magnet in there good. The problem is the magnet is like between two pieces of tape or plastic or something for the pull, and it's like it's just pressed into another piece of plastic. So waiting for it to bind up any second now. There we go. Oh, I was still in safe from landing the other airplane. I got it changed now. You guys can see that front wheel's in there good again. And hear the difference in the motor. This one is really whiny. It's a little motor, a little prop. There's at least a 9-inch prop on T-28, I think. 9.6 is what all the old 40 size nitro planes had, and that prop on that T-28 feels like it's that size, which seems ridiculous. Like that would be really big for that little airplane, but maybe it's only an 8-inch prop. I don't know. But it still looks pretty big. Like I said, it was hitting grass. One of the guys in the comments keeps telling me I need to do 4S on the Aero Scout. I mean, Sure, I do stuff like that knife edge I just did there and stuff like that, but it's really not that kind of plane. I'm just having fun with it the way it is. I'm not really interested in increasing its capabilities. I like the way it is. I can throw it in safe and grab my other transmitter and do buddy box with somebody. You just throw it in safe like it is right now, and they can just push the sticks around and fly it like this and just get an idea what flying is all about. I mean, it's really, you can see the wind pushing the tail back towards me just a little bit, but I'm a little under half throttle, and I would have them up much higher, but this is basically it. This is what you teach somebody to do, just left turns, mixing elevator in the turn. You don't even mess with teaching them rudder at this point. Well, that's one nice thing about the Safe and Smart is they mix rudder with the ailerons. But you just want them to learn the turns, just turning left and right. You know, the right is just to get it straight again. So like they brought it back this way, no, turn back right. And so you get them back out here so they can make their big left turn. You tell them not too sharp, but make sure it's coming straight across in front of us. And here, oh, wrong way, turn back to the right a little bit. You know, that kind of stuff. That's really all this airplane's designed for. But yet, when they're good enough, maybe not this, not knife edge, but, you know, they can turn safe off. And first they want to go into low rates. They don't want to start out in high rates, but just learning how to do more after they've got the turns down, right? Practicing the low pass, you know, keeping the wing straight. I did want to talk about that one of these days, that when you're bringing an airplane straight at you for a landing, if you're not used to it, what my dad always told me, first you want to keep your nose a little bit up, right? And then when it's coming at you, like the wing's down right now, push towards the down wing, and that gets them level again. Just those little things make flying and landing much easier. You're bringing it towards you. My right wing's down, so I push right, and it starts straightening it up. And then you just work on that. But you got to get it, you get the airplane lined up with your landing. So like I'm going to land from down there. I'm going to get it lined up. Here we are. Straight with my landing. Now, as one wing gets lower, you push towards it. And that's all there is to it. Just keep the nose up just a little bit, and you're on the ground. You don't want to overburden somebody new learning to fly with the flare at the end for a beautiful touchdown, or especially not like a jet where you want to be working the throttle to keep it nose up just right and all that kind of stuff. You don't want to be just, as it's coming in, you lower the throttle, if not completely cut it. You get it. Well, that landing I had the throttle completely off, but you want to get it lined up with your runway. I got the throttle cut, just working to keep the nose a little bit level, wing straight. It's really all you got to do for the landing on this thing. You can, after you've got that all mastered, then you can start working on making your best landings and learning to line it up and then get your flare. And I did that last night. After I bonked it on the nose wheel, I went out and I straightened it without even doing anything. There was still styrofoam attached. So I just straightened it out and took off again. And then knowing that I couldn't land on that nose wheel at all, I put down probably the most perfect landing I've ever had. You bring it in and just right at the last second, just like that, hit full elevator just before it touches down, and it just sits on the main, the rear main gear, and it looks good even, you know, it just. I'm hoping to have a really good weekend of flying, guys. I'm needing it. And that's one of the reasons I brought these two airplanes out today. Other than the canopy flew off the T-28. I knew that I could just whip them around and have a good time. We'll get that T-28 back up again. If somebody wanted to see it fly off of grass, I suggest replacing the landing wheels. And I'll show you, let me get this on the ground real quick, because I do want to show you something with my wheels that I'm not too excited about right now, and I'll be replacing these wheels on the T-28 soon. I don't know how soon, but soon. I'm coming right at it, so let's go around. Usually you don't want to have airplanes sitting on the runway, and you don't want to force your landings, so we're going to land a little bit farther out. There we go, flare, perfect. All right, so on the T-28, I noticed that the tires, at least especially the front one, is loose from the hub, and hopefully you guys can see this. But see that hub and see how it's moving around on there? I mean, it doesn't look even attached really. And so I think that wasn't helping me on the grass. See, the back ones aren't too bad. They're not loose like that. But this front one, I don't know if that's a defect from the factory or what, but I'm going to replace that. Looks like I can unscrew this or something, put some new tires on there, new wheels, and I appreciate all you guys watching today. If you guys like these videos and you haven't done it yet, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, set it for all, that way you guys get notifications when I'm going to go live, and please give me those thumbs up. Let YouTube know that you like my videos, and leave great comments. It really helps. It really does. All the comments tells YouTube, hey, people are paying attention and actively watching my videos, and then they start suggesting them to other people. I do want to take the time to say a big thank you to our Lord and Savior, and it's just a beautiful day out here. I'm so blessed. And guys, until next time, I'm Grandpa Gary, and I just got here. Well, thanks, Anthony. That is amazing. I still haven't had a chance to go back and see. Somebody gave money the other day and I didn't catch it. Guys, you guys are just really, really way too good to me. I appreciate it so very much. I hope everybody has a great weekend and tunes in for tomorrow's live flight. I'm sure it's going to be great.